Okay, good morning, guys, and welcome to another or the first episode of Functionally Technicals this year. So, as we all know, and for those that are joining us, that will be joining us this year, this is basically a market outlook session. We get to see what opportunities we can get from the market, and then you guys still get to see how I take my trades, how I get my entries and exits, and then you guys get like an in-depth into my whole trading system. So, as usual, let's start with the fundamentals. Fundamental wise, we have news on GBP, high impact, around 10:30 a.m. Then another one by 3:45 on USD, and then another one by 10:45 on NZD. So I think the one on GBP should be the one most people want to capitalize on. So let's jump on our charts and then see what we can get. So yesterday, this was something I analyzed in class yesterday with the students here at the trading floor. So we're looking at price coming back to retest these areas here for basically yeah, we're looking at price coming back. Yeah, we created a high for price to come back, retest, and then for us to break. You get. But then price this sort of like a double top here, taps inside this level, and then what we basically exit to the upside. So now we've created another high. What should we expect on NZD USD? Let me highlight here. So we've broken this high, and I think we've retested, but then the retest was pretty small. If you look here, we actually had that break. Stuff. We actually had that break above. This was the break above. Price tapped here, tapped here, tapped here, and then we broke above. Then we retested here a little bit, and then we broke above. Yeah. So now we're having another range. What can we look out for? This is quite interesting. First, it feels tempting to actually look at this level as a zone. Yeah, but then at the same time, we have this major area here that was like price tapped into 1, 2, and then like 4 times on this side before I actually broke above. So that will still be the area I'll be looking at, yeah? Because we just broke and then this was just like a minor retest. It was not like the major one. So I'll still be holding this area. Yeah, I'll still be watching to see if price can what? Continue above maybe for a while, then come back to what retest it and then for us to have a continuation to the upside. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for basically on NZD USD. Now the next one is AUD USD. There's my green list. So now on my green list this year, the other day have you added other currency pairs on this. Let me remove them. So on my green list this year is just NZD USD and AUD USD. And those are the two pairs I'm planning on trading this year mainly. Most of the other pairs you guys are going to be telling, are going to be analyzing, are going to come from you guys. So I'm not going to be, I don't know, most of you will just be mainly analysis, but I'm not going to be trading anything other than AUD USD and NZD USD this year. Let's just see how that goes. So NZD USD yesterday, we actually, same thing with AUD USD, we broke above. And then we're looking out for that retest here. We created another high, but then we no retest deeply. But then now we broke above. Yeah, we created another higher high. Sort of like a small higher low here. Come in a sec. And then price is just flat, honestly. What I would like to see on NZD, I mean on AED USD is just a proper break to the upside. Because right now this break is too small for me to do anything with it. And then I'll be looking out if price can come back and break below so that I'll have sort of like a shift in market structure. So that's what I'll be looking out for on AED USD. And as we all know, this is still January. So the market is still trying to adjust. Yeah, I think last week, that's why I did not trade for like the first 2 weeks of January because of that adjustment phase. And then we're mostly range in the first and then second week. It's now that market structure is starting to actually show itself. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be watching out from AD USD. So let's just keep an open mind with that. Then on GBP USD, GBP USD is quite interesting. So this looks like a range. Honestly, this looks like a range. So we've been ranging in between this low and then this high up here. this high up here. So for now, I really don't want to say anything about the GU because it's in a range. It's in a range. If you look at it from the higher time frame, it's still in a range. Now, Euro USD, let's look at what Euro USD is doing. So Euro USD, this was what I think we analyzed this one too in class. Alpha, the music. I think we analyzed Euro USD too in class yesterday. Price basically broke above this level here. Yeah, and then price came back to retest it, and then now we're basically going up. So we missed the buys. These buys were around when 18. That's around 4-5 thereabouts. 4-5 thereabout. That was when this buy started. And then it's actually nice buys. We're still pushing to the upside. So what are we going to watch out for on Euro USD since the buys have already started? This is the major higher low. So this is what we're going to be watching out for. Let's see if price will come to break above it so that we can have a retest and then a continuation. What if we don't break it? We can look for an exit to the downside. That's basically it. Now, I saw an alert on gold. I don't really know what happened. But I was telling myself that I'm not going to trade gold this year. But then gold did something sweet. We broke above yesterday. And I'm not yesterday, but then price came back to retest this high here before what's exiting to the upside. Same thing with NZD USD. We actually have this high here. That price has just exited. Do you understand? So now what we can basically watch out for is can price push above and then come to retest for us to have those proper buys to the upside. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for today. That's what we're going to be looking out for basically today. Let's see. We'll have set up some gold. I think Euro USD are still waiting for it to break structure. The only ones we have clean setup, I think, is just AED USD. Let's see. Do we have no? It's NZD USD and gold. So NZD USD now has broken above. We're waiting to see if it can properly retest for us to have those buys to the upside. So I'm going to set an alert here on NZD USD, and then I'm going to set on gold too. So if at any point price gets to that point, or price makes a move at that point, then we're going to be ready to jump on it. Let me drop an alert here. So that's basically what we're going to be looking out for today. Is there any other currency pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go? US 30. I mean, how did you vex you? Man, okay, let's see. I'm not a US 30 person because I don't know. I've not observed where US 30 as a respected structure. So I don't like, I don't know. I don't let's see. Let's see. Honestly, this is wild. I don't really know what this thing reacts to. You just see price consolidate for a while, then you just see impulsive moves, price consolidate and then impulsive moves. I think this is the only thing that doesn't really respect structure. So I'm not going to say anything about it. I've not come up with a strategy that works on this thing yet. So I'm leaving it alone. Is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at? Is there another pair? Okay, yeah. In the absence of any other pair, we would like to call it a session. I really want to appreciate everyone that took out their time to attend this session. It's good having you guys back. Yeah, hopefully this year is going to be better than last year. Yeah, that's what we're basically looking out for. And then, like I always tell you guys, keep an open mind to the markets. Yeah, the only thing that is sure that will happen is that anything can happen. So let's keep an open mind. Let's try to be better with trading this year. Let's try to better ourselves trading wise this year. Let's try to take one step closer towards profitability. Yeah. I wish you all a very wonderful and successful trading year. And I'll catch you guys same time tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a very wonderful day.